right, so welcome back to TV5 News at 9. It's time for Education Matters. And this morning we're here with one of our favorites, Dr. Craig Douglas. Dr. Douglas, thank you so much for being here with us this morning.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning. All right, so today we're talking about something that's really important. We're talking about scholarships. So I guess the first question that comes to mind is, how important is extracurricular activities as it comes to applying for and attaining these scholarships?
Great point you're making, Sierra. Recently I reviewed a couple dozen scholarship applications through the Saginaw Community Foundation. Great process, very, very well organized, and the applicants were so strong. And you touched upon one of the highlights, and that's extracurricular involvement. And I was blown away by some of the examples I saw, not only involving sports, in many cases 2 or 3 sports, but also extracurriculars like band, choir, drama, forensics, involvement in organizations like student government, National Honor Society. The involvement is very rich. And as a rater, I'm just talking about my own self, but the more involvement I saw, the higher rating I gave the applicant. And that was one of the key components of the application process.
So if a student is involved in maybe one extracurricular, is that enough, or maybe they should think about joining another?
So community involvement, community service is also a very big component. And again, I was so impressed where some of the students not only volunteered for, let's say, their church or maybe a local civic organization like a Lions or a Rotary Club, but they also volunteered at soup kitchens. They also worked in service, maybe cleaning up, and documenting these experiences very accurately, and in many cases logging the number of hours of community service that they put in. Again, very impressive. And as a rater, again, just speaking for myself, the more involvement I saw, the wider involvement I saw, the more sustained involvement I saw, the higher rating I gave it.
Yeah, Dr. Douglas, you make some really good points. And, you talk about not just being involved in school, but also being involved in your community. So volunteering with a Rotary Club or the soup kitchen. But what if a student...
So related to community service, of course, is the students and their work experiences. Many students worked in the service sector, perhaps working as a waitress or working in fast food or whatever. I think those are great experiences because it gives students a chance to work on customer service and dealing with different problems that come up. One essay, the respondent wrote about an emergency that occurred at the fast food service where they worked. A fellow employee had a deep cut, and this applicant responded very quickly to help calm the situation and get the employees some medical care. So I think the service sector is a great way to round those experiences. But also I was impressed where many times students worked in careers or worked in jobs that were related to the career that they were studying for. For example, a nursing student might be working part-time at a senior living center. So again, the deeper the experience, the better the rating. I gave it as a reviewer.
And Dr. Douglas, really quick, can you tell us some resources for maybe some students who are looking for scholarships? Where can students find things like that?
Well, I always encourage students to double check and proofread. The essays are a big part of the application process. And speaking of applications, Sierra, I found out that the state of Michigan this week is sponsoring a spring application week to try and attract even more applicants for college, not just scholarships, but applications for college. In many cases, colleges are waiving fees this week. And in every case, the Michigan Achievement Scholarship is still out there for students to apply for. So it is possible that someone who's out there in the viewing area thinking about applying but hasn't really applied for college, I encourage them to go for it. You never know what might open up. And that Michigan Achievement Scholarship could really help defray costs.
So much good information, Dr. Douglas. Is there anything else you want to add?
Just that I wish all of our students well. I know many schools are approaching spring break. It's a great time to visit campuses and to explore the college experience. And college is not for everyone, Sierra, but I think post-secondary training is for everyone, whether it's at a college or a trade school. I encourage all students to think about and explore their options as they think beyond high school.
All right, Dr. Douglas, thank you so much. As always, it's a pleasure.
Take care and be well.
Thank you. You too. If you would like any more information about today's segment, all you have to do is go to our website, WNEM.com. We'll be right back.